Hello, I'm Louise from behealing.com. New venue. I've moved house 2 days ago. This is the reading for the week ahead for the collective. Let's get some cards out. I made it. I moved house. I'm all settled in now. All good. So I've got a new setup here as well. So let's move to this so you can see the cards. Now we're starting out with the tea ceremony here. Tea ceremony is about slowing down. Taking time to smell the coffee, taking time to make good tea, just, doing these things that might be fairly mundane things that we do, but doing it as a kind of practice to slow us right down. We need to do that at the moment because the world is a crazy place right now. It is the 3D aspect of it is more stressful than ever because we're moving oftentimes into the 5D. And so when we are in the 3D again, when we're pulled back toward it, the fear and the anxiety, it's pretty intense. So let's get some more cards out, see what else is in the energies this week. Do you like my new setup? Let me know. Wow, there's 3 cat cards come out. Let's see what they are. Starting out with, where is it? Okay. This is going to take some getting used to. I used to hold them up to the camera. I'll be able to read on the back side of it. But this is the kitty cat that we've got. And this is about trust. Trust says, meet Safi. Trust begins as an agreement she makes with the flame in her heart. She agrees to let it guide her, even when it beckons her deep into the night forest of the unknown. When she trusts, the darkness is illuminated and the forest sparkles with her heart light. She may not know exactly where the path leads, but she trusts the enchantment of a journey born of intuition, right? It's the journey, not where we end up. What you truly seek awaits you. Trust yourself. Step into the forest and begin your wild quest towards the longings of your soul. Then the next up, we have this kitty here. And she's about balance. Balance. She can balance perfectly with an inner precision and assurance. She leans one way and then the other, constantly adjusting and learning where her center lies. Very important in these times. We're in changing times right now. And so as we are going through these shifts, the fall of the patriarchy and all of that, we're having to deal with new energies as well, coming from the sun, interstellar objects and all kinds of things. We're having to deal with these new energies and evolve with it. And that takes some recalibration and some balancing out. And so, again, back to that tea ceremony card. Don't try and do too much. Don't try and get too much done. That comes from like patriarchal thinking. I'm here to do and to achieve and all of that. Very masculine kind of thinking. We need to be more not be more, but we just need to, chill out and be more while we're going through these transitions. And then we've got, this is so difficult, meditation. This kitty cat is all about meditation. So finding balance, trusting this process, trusting yourself and finding balance. Let's get some tarot cards out. So tarot guides, what energy is this week, please? See how much I can fit into my little space here. I just did a live show. First live for ages. If you want more of those, let me know because I do love connecting with you all. Let me know. 4 cards out straight away. What have we got here? Well, we're starting out with the Magician. I'm just going to put them on the table because you can see them better there, right? And then we've got the 9 of Pentacles. And then we've got the 4 of Swords. And then we've got the 2 of Swords. Okay, so the Magician energy is about us manifesting things. Now, what I've noticed through these transitions that we're going through right now, me personally, is that it's harder and harder to manifest in the 3D. And that is because we cannot receive from the structures that are falling apart right now. Or to put it another way, the structures that are being born out of the non-empaths and empathic people, such a different vibration, very difficult and not safe to receive from those. And also, when we're trying to manifest personally for ourselves at the moment, we're moving into more of a community energy now, where we need to be there for each other, not there for everybody, but there for your community and those people that you choose, those ones that you can receive from as well. As we're moving into that, it makes more sense to manifest for the community, to be manifesting communal things. So thinking more on what kind of community that you want to live and how you want to live, rather than I'm going to try and manifest this thing or this amount of money or whatever. That's, stepping away from that 3D paradigm. Next, we've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is about financial wins, and it's about you manifesting things and getting your goals. It feels like it's going to come another way. Four of Swords is the card of rest. That goes with the tea ceremony, the card of rest and needing to chill out more, right? A part of me last night, even though I moved 2 days ago, yesterday was complete exhaustion and having to go shopping for food again, to make sure I got the things to take care of myself in here, fill the fridge and the freezer back up. And crazy me last night when I was going to bed and I was journaling, I was thinking, I'm going to go and work out in the morning. I'm going to go to the gym and get back to my usual routine and start to feel better. But last night was the first full night of sleep I've had, for a long time. And I woke up in the middle of the night and I had a sneezing fit. And this is my body saying, you're not ready. You're not recovered enough from all of this move to go and work out and stress your body out more. And then there was a huge storm as well, right? So my body's and the weather saying, no, now's not the time to get out there. Now's the time to look after yourself, Claire, and do readings, because that's more fun for me. So Four of Swords is about that. Do not override your body or the other signs, such as the weather. I love it when it starts raining or storming and the weather confirms what my body's been saying. This is us being in tune, being in alignment when we're noticing those signs. Then we've got the Two of Swords, which is about, I don't know something. So let's get some more tarot cards out and see what this is all about. So the message to go with this Magician, please. If you go to my website, behealing.com, you can get yourself a free message from your higher self. It is from me. It's a proper reading from me, but the first one's on me. So it's just a short message from your higher self. All you need to do is visit my website, behealing.com. When the window pops up, just put your name and your email address in, and I'll send that to you. So with the Magician, we have the Sun here, the card of happiness. Manifesting happiness. So it's asking us to manifest feelings. I was talking about not manifesting stuff and things from that old paradigm. Instead, we can focus on manifesting feelings. That makes it simpler, doesn't it? Manifest happiness. Don't think what would bring you happiness. Just manifest happiness. Good times. Bring it back to the emotions that you want to feel. And ask for those and perhaps experience those. The power of visualization isn't about visualizing how things are going to go down, how it's going to happen. It's about projecting ourselves either into the past or in the future. We can visualize the past too. That's called memory. We can visualize the future. And so visualize things perhaps from the past that have made you really happy. If happiness is the feeling that you want more of, if love is the feeling that you want more of, then think about past where you have felt love and visualize that. Or visualize the future as well, and that amazing relationship to feel that love that you want, or that loving community, right? And so focusing more on manifesting the emotions. It's taking a step back from the control paradigms, right? Patriarchy's been all about control, and we took that into the spiritual world too, and it's like, now control manifestation. And it's like, yeah, there's something off about this. Home is behind that too. So it is. It's more about the people that you've got around you, feeling happy within your home. And, home is the place that you work to. I'm not saying like work from home, but, your home base to me is where you're living, the people that you have around you, the people that you hang around with, like friends and family, and also the people that you work with too. So focusing on those areas of the feelings that you'd like, that is going to be more powerful in this new 5D way of manifesting. So Nine of Pentacles, and you're going to get wins from this. This is financial wins. It's the manifestations coming true. It's your wishes coming true. But the Nine of Pentacles is definitely like, you did that. You manifested that. Good on you. Tell us why the Nine of Pentacles is here, please. Why the Nine of Pentacles? Why the Nine of Pentacles, please? Wants to come out. The Muse of Emotions. Interesting. I want more from that, please, because the Muse of Emotions is the King of Cups. Now, often as a reader, the guides show me this when it's someone that has feelings for you. Okay. The guys are just telling me when you focus on manifesting the feelings that it is that you want, and you're using your visualization skills to imagine scenarios with those feelings that you want, then you're going to be like a magnet. Our emotions are the magnetic part of ourselves. You know, we're electromagnetic beings. The mind is electric and the heart is magnetic. And so when we focus on manifesting the feelings that we want, then we're going to be a magnet to the one that has those feelings too. The one that's going to love us in that same way that we're putting out, that we're magnetizing out. So 10 of Pentacles goes with that. 10 of Materials, 10 of Pentacles. So it's like someone to build with. So if you have been trying to manifest a relationship, be that a romantic relationship, a business kind of a relationship, whatever it is, this is someone that you can build with. So based on a feeling that you're holding because of visualization, and you're being about the feelings now, you're drawing towards you someone that also wants those feelings from you, and also will give those feelings to you too. Interesting. All about feelings. So what's behind that, please? What's behind that? Two things. Anger and creativity. Anger. So strong emotions I get from anger. It's not always about anger when that card comes out for me, because it is the only card with an emotion on it. Maybe. Oh, there might be some more, but it's the only like negative emotion card. So strong emotions is what I get from that, and creativity. Okay. No, it is anger. Yeah. Anger or frustration might have come up in your creativity, in your work, whatever's been bugging you that you really want to change now. Be that, still the big divide between men and women about pay, even like algorithms will promote men more than women, or that kind of thing. So what's been bugging you is behind that. So something's been turned around now. So something that gave you strong emotions, like, I can't stand this, I've had enough of this. We don't just manifest from positive emotions, we manifest from strong emotions. And have you ever had that before, when it's like, I call it a universal tantrum, where you're just like, that's it, I've had enough of this, I am no longer dealing with this is bad, and I deserve much better than this. That is a feeling of anger. It's like a righteous anger that comes up when change does need to happen. That manifests really well. So strong emotion, as long as it's authentic, and authentically what you're feeling, is a strong indicator. It's a strong fuel for manifestation. All about manifestation. Interesting. Yeah, well, because the Magician came out first. So whatever's been bugging you about your work, what you've got going on this week, your manifestations this week, regarding how you want to feel instead, is what is coming through. And so this Muse of Emotions might not be romantic. This might be someone that feels the same way as you as well in work. This could be about like some kind of a business partnership that comes through for you. Just apply these energies in your own life, how it works for you and what's going on for you. But not forgetting to rest. We need to stop and be, right? We need to do more of that, because we're human beings. And just as a bird will bird, it doesn't get up in the morning like, right, what do I need to do? Who do I need to be? Like, it just birds. And human beings, we're a little bit more complicated because of our minds. But I'm sure that we're meant to be here doing that kind of thing. And so we've got to free. Eight of Voices. Free our minds of the objections that your mind has got to you resting. So this is saying, like, your body's telling you to rest, your life's telling you to rest, the weather's telling you to rest, and then your mind says, I can't do that because I got to get this done. No, don't listen to the mind. Like, put the mind in its place. It's like, no, my body knows, right? An awakening, waking up to that. Interesting. So this is getting tuned more into your nervous system, attuned to yourself more and how you're feeling. It's all about the feelings this week, and being more selective in what it is that you want to feel, and then dealing with the BS that's in your mind so that you can awaken your heart. I like it. because we want to feel better, right? The world hasn't felt very good lately. And when we are in that 3D mode, because we're kind of switching between 5D and 3D at the moment, 3D feels worse than ever when you get caught up in it. And there is a lot of stuff going out, especially online, that's trying to pull us back into that 3D. It's like, no, fear this. Listen to this idiot scream and shout. Oh, listen to this computer AI bot that's made something that's going to irritate you. So much vying for our attention at the moment that takes us into that 3D. You know why? Because they don't want us to stand in our power. That's why. But stand in our power. Let's do it. The struggle behind that. So yeah, it could be a struggle. So you're being called to rest more, and then your mind says, but I can't do that. I'm on this treadmill. I've got to keep on going on this treadmill, and all of that kind of thing. See the mind. See those thoughts for what they are. Meditate more. Remember, we've got the meditation card here, and balance. Trust yourself more than the external world, and more than your mind too. Okay, so Two of Swords, you don't know what. What is it that you don't know at the moment? If there are things that you don't know, find out from your higher self. Visit my website, behealing.com. Get yourself a reading. I've still got the buy donation offer at the moment as well. So you can donate an amount and I'll give you a reading healing. I'm going to be making changes on my website soon so that you can, I'll be doing more Zoom, face-to-face stuff, my readings, energy healings, whatever it is that you need. And so I'll be putting a timetable up there and you can actually book my time from that. I just feel like we need more of this one-on-one connection. Not this is like a video, one-to-many, but more one-on-one connection. So I want to do my sessions that way now. So if you'd like to get in on that, or if you love my written ones, then you can sign up on behealing.com. What don't you know about? I don't know whether to hold my energy back, says the Four of Materials. So I don't know whether to go into something, put my energy into something, or hold back from it. There's a bit of confusion at the moment. Now, this is not surprising. Like I've always said with relationships in particular, we are on this. As human beings, we're fluctuating in energy all the time, right? Sometimes we're in 5D, sometimes we're in 3D, and we're all over the place, right? So we're fluctuating. If we want to manifest something, usually the thing that we're manifesting is fixed, and we're all over the place like this. And when we somehow manage to get in alignment with it, we can manifest it. Well, imagine you got two people now, and you're like this. How much more difficult that is to manifest, like somebody. So again, whether it's romantic relationships, new friendships, people to work with, customers, we've got to know right now this is a difficult time for everybody as we're toing and froing out of the 5D and the 3D. And when we do enter the 3D again, because we're pulled back into it, the fear is worse than ever. Have you found that? Let me know in the comments below. So I would err on the side of caution here. Of course, follow your own guidance, but Two of Swords, if you don't know whether to pull your energy back from something or put it into something, I would err on the side of caution until you are sure whether you really, if it's not a hell yes, I would say it should be a no. What's behind this, please? That's also about not just what you're pulling your energy back from or not investing into, it's also about what you need to save for yourself. So if you're thinking of like selling something or getting rid of something, throwing something out, decluttering, I would err on the side of caution there too. But of course, for your individual guidance, go to my website, behealing.com, and get yourself a reading. Retreat is behind that. I can't do this camera thing. It's really difficult. It goes the other way. Okay, I've got it. Retreat is behind that. So yeah, that's just agreeing with me. That are on the side of caution. If in doubt, retreat your energy. Keep it if in doubt. Now, I want to get some of these out too. Give us more energy. These are the Wild Unknown archetype cards. It's been a while since I've done these on this channel. I use them for myself. The Castle. This is about home, Your home is your castle. You're building something for yourself. And it's not just about like a house and a home that you're living in. It is about the stuff that you build for the long term for yourself. So be concerned about yourself and the stuff. What is yours, and perhaps long term building yourself up. Got the Shapeshifter next, because things are changing and we need to be flexible and go with the flow while energies are so rapidly changing like this. So don't be surprised if you are finding that you're a completely different person as a result. And then we've got the Mentor as well. And so finding mentors people that can guide you, people that can help you, people that have been there, done that. It's a great time to be getting in touch with like-minded, like soul, like spirited people as well. Yeah, and it's all about community at the moment. We need to be around those people that inspire us, and those that can help us, and those that we want to help, that aren't energy drains, right? The last thing we want to be doing now is putting our energy into things that are energy drains. Let's get one of these out for the week too. What else have we got, please, guys? If you do want me as a mentor, go to my website, behealing.com. You know, I've got a weekly reading program. So every weekend, everyone that's in that program gets a private reading from me, and I go into the energies specifically for you for the week, and then the lessons that could come up for you this week, a good focus for you to have. So like an affirmation or some kind of a declaration to keep handy for the week, and then more guidance or whatever else your guides want to talk about. You can sign up for that on my website, behealing.com. Got a never-ending story out first here. I'm feeling to get 3 of these out too. 3s. It's all about the 3s today. Never-ending story, imagination. Okay, I get where this is going. What's the 3rd card, please? I must admit, I'm liking this new format. It's going to take me a little while to get used to. Here and now. Yeah, I love that. So, never-ending story. Never-ending story is those things, those cycles that we get in just doesn't seem to go away. It's the same thing over and over again. The same lesson over and over again. The same challenges over and over again. That loop that we just don't seem to be getting out of. Now, remember the first card out was the Magician. And so it's about manifestation. So the things that you're trying to manifest, they're just not manifesting. That's a never-ending story. You've got to break out of that now. How? Well, imagine, because what are we trying to do? We are shifting from trying to manifest things to trying to manifest emotions. And so we use that visualization process to imagine the circumstances we want to be living in and how that makes us feel, and specifically. So it's not about the things and the external so much, although you can use that within your visualizations. It's more about your imagination. More of an emotional imagination will serve you best. And then here and now, be present. Apart from that, be present. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Apart from that, be present. So select perhaps 3 times a day. In the morning when you get up, you can do some visualizations of how it is that you want to feel. And then be present to what's actually going on, because the last thing we want to do is be in fantasy land, because there is a whole lot of things to be discerning about in the world at the moment. Yeah, so we need to be looking out for red flags. We want to be feeling into certain energies that people have got. We don't want to stay in imagination mode all day, in that fantasy feeling, because then we're going to let energies in that aren't even there. Do you know what I mean? We'll project this feeling, this good feeling that we've been imagining, if we continue doing that, onto someone that doesn't have that energy. And that's where we fall foul and end up with a lesson from that. So do it 3 times a day, like when you, perhaps with your meals or something like that, just to perhaps spend 10 minutes doing that imagination thing, and then be present again. I'm just like, okay, now back to reality. I need to be wary and on the lookout for what energy is actually there. And this is how we stay balanced, right? That balance card, balance kitty, that's how we stay balanced, is not trying to do it all the time, because we know those Pollyannas that try and do the law of attraction thing all of the time, and they just, end up falling foul of reality and ended up in a mess because they're not facing reality at the same time. That's how we can blend those two together. Okay, what about healing stuff today? This week, not today. Anything that we need to focus on about our healing? 2 came out. Okay, first of all, we've got cultivating courage. And that says, in any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. So it's calling you out on this 2 of Swords here, which is often what the guides say when this 2 of Swords come out. It's the I don't know card, and it's usually calling us out, saying, actually, we do know. And then we've got transforming tragedy as well. It's actually much simpler if I just hold them here. Loss is my reminder that more room has been made for greater gifts to be received. So anything that you're losing, you're feeling that you're losing out on at the moment, is being removed from your path, because there's much better to come. I've noticed, even from moving house into this space, it's like I felt the transformation within me. I felt that it's going to unlock the door and move me out of certain energies that were in my old place and into new energies. And it just allows me to open up to more, you know, when the universe loves a vacuum, right? And so if you've let go of things and if there's a change there that's happening in your life, it's not a loss. It's making room for what's to come. For energy can get stagnant, right? We get used to it. It's habitual. And often as something, the energy wanes on it and it goes downhill, sometimes we don't notice because it's a gradual decrease, right? It's like abuse. They don't abuse you right away. They love bomb you right away, and the abuse gradually creeps in and the energy goes down so that we don't. It's not jarring to us, because if it was jarring to us, we would notice. And so the things that have been taken away from you now, like if the universe is taking stuff away from you, it's actually a good thing, is what that card is saying. So that's how we can transform tragedy, by seeing it in a different way. We can honor our feelings of loss. We can give ourselves a hug and say, this is really hard. It is really hard. My cat ran off after we moved here. She ran away yesterday morning, and I think she's gone back to where we were before. You know, she was a feral cat before. And first of all, I was like, I need to find her and I need to put out an alert, you know, if anyone's seen her, and bring her back here. But there's a lot of cats around here, and I am not sure she's going to be a happy cat here. And I'm saying this because I don't own her, you know what I mean? She was a very feral cat before, and I'm honoring my emotions about it. I mean, I'd love for her to love being here with me and all of that, but the truth is, she doesn't have the jungle here around her. It's more of a residential area, and yeah, and she's used to that, you know, and there's a lot of cats around here as well. So already with a territory. So honoring our feelings about that, but also letting go and just tuning into it. Like, is this the right thing? It takes a big person to do that, you know, to admit, because my mind is going, no, I just need to go and get her and take care of her and all of that. And that's very selfish, right? That would be very selfish if that was my mindset in it, because to keep her in a place where she's not really going to be that happy out of her environment, she's getting on in the years as well. Or flossy cat. So transforming tragedy is how we do it. I'm open to new cats. There is a cat that always wants in here, so let's see who that one is. I'll find out from my neighbours today. Anything else? Yes, let's get some of these cards out and top this reading off. Okay, anything else we need to know about this week, please, guides? Oh well, they went on the floor. Okay, we've got a lot of cards here. Let's see what they are. Starting out with a broken wing. Wing? It might be a broken wing for some of you. It might be a bird that needs helping. But a broken ring, parting of the ways, either in romance or business. Pets it could be as well. We've got a grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Balance again. And it's us that need careful handling too, you know, being careful with yourself and your energies. Women, we magnify energy. We're so powerful. Women are so powerful with our energy. You give us something and we magnify it. You give us a house, we make it a home. You know, there's so much like that, and we need to honor that energy. We've been downplayed for too long by the patriarchy. They know that our power, that we're really powerful. That's why they don't want us to have our autonomy. But we need to have it now, because any energy that we have is multiplied as a woman. And so, grasshopper, situation in the balance that require careful handling. Honor your energy and don't be so willing to put it into situations or people or things that don't deserve it, or that really shouldn't be multiplied, that energy. Then we've got a diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Feels like a two-way thing, this. We've got dogs here. Yeah, there is a pet influence this week for sure. Getting together with friends. We have a teapot as well. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Could be fostering new relationships at the moment. It feels very important to do that. We've got a Sun, happiness and well-being. So again, about focusing on our feelings this week. Then we've got a Ram, stubborn, aggressive person. Oh dear, let's stay away from them. That's the kind of person that you don't want to invest the energy in. Why? Because your energy will multiply that energy that you don't want more of. And the Sunrise is new creative ideas, new venture, a fresh start. What a card to end this reading on in my new house. So thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new. Leave me a comment as well, really helps my channel out, and share this reading with anyone else who might be interested. And don't forget, you can visit my website behealing.com. Put your name and your email address in when the window pops up, and I will give you a short personal reading, a message from your higher self. It is really me. I don't use AI. This is real. We've got to be more real now, right? Connecting with each other. And if you want more services from me, visit my website behealing.com. Would love to help you out. I've got all kind of courses, energy healings and readings on there. Have a really good week. Have the best week ever, in fact. And I will see you next time. Bye.